This is Shred, and in today's Q&A, we're going to be talking about modes, scales, my max bench press, does guitar get babes, and even why is life unfair? Viking horns. Everything I play in this video will be available on tablature at my Patreon page below. Now let's get to it. Mamrad asks, since you add some reps for Satan parts, how much do you bench? The classic how much you bench question. Well, in my training style, I tend to not go below 5 reps. So I could give you my 5 rep max, but I don't typically go down to 1 rep max just because there's a lot greater risk of injury. The ROI is just not as high. So for a 5 rep max, the best I've ever done, I believe, is 335. So 335 for 5 reps. That's 335 pounds though. I'll put up the kilograms on the screen. Now, as everyone knows, babes love a guy with a big bench. Said no woman ever. But it does impress the guys. Falcon McLeod / Shabogazik asks, what are all the signature chords for all of the modes? Yeah, excellent, brother. I think understanding modal chords is really the true secret to understanding music. So let's say you had the A Dorian mode. Primary chords for A Dorian are going to be A minor and D. You can try those in some different inversions. I'll give you one more. Let's say you've got A Lydian. Now in A Lydian, the primary chords are going to be A and B. So when you understand the modal chords, everything you play, whether it's chords or scales, makes a little more sense. Also, tons of verb and delay makes sense. Harley Peterson asks, why is life so unfair sometimes, Shred? Well, Harley, life is definitely unfair. You know, some people have genetic predisposition that's going to allow them to be more successful in life, or they may have more access to resources. But if you focus on that, it'll destroy your mind. What will help you deal with the unfair nature of life is to discover your own unique talents. Now, everybody has these unique skills. It's just a matter of finding out what they are. This may be the perfect time for you to do some inner reflection and to look at what it is you can bring to the table. Put on blinders and focus on what you're good at, develop that, and the unfair nature of life doesn't seem so bad anymore. Radovan asks, does it work when in a song rhythm guitar plays prime and bass plays inversion, or do the two lines clash with each other? Great question, brother. Well, let's find out how that sounds. So let's take the Stairway to Heaven bass line in the ending section over the solo. And so the bass line there goes A, G, F. So that's our prime. But we're going to play that in the guitar like you said, so we'll go up an octave. Now hang with me, this gets a little bit complicated. So the inversion of the bass line means you go in the opposite direction. So if the original went down from A, G to F, the inversion is going to go up from A, B to C. Now how do those two lines sound together at the same time? Sounds great, right? That's that classic contrary motion effect. The Guitar Journey asks, does guitars attract babes? Well, the guitar is just an object, a tool to communicate a message on. And if you can communicate a gripping, emotional message through the instrument, then yes, it will attract babes. But you could do that on any instrument. Metal and shred guitar are really a hyper-testosterone, male-dominated genre. Women have a hard time identifying with that. So if you want to get more babes with a guitar, practice things like phrasing and communicating a soulful, melodic line, sounding more like a vocalist. And with everything you play, you're hyper-focused on delivering that emotional content. The women will be powerless to resist. That's it for today, guys. If you have a question for me, you can post it in the comments section below or over at my community page tab. Until next time, shred till you're dead.